Hey people, what's up? So here is part one of two parts of the conversation with Web City Police regarding Purple Glitter and the immolation situation. Now, you all should take this very seriously because I have been talking about this ever since 2022. I've spoken about this situation and thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it and all the escalations that have happened ever since 2022. I finally decided to make my own report regarding this situation, not only to Web City but my local police here in Canada, because the situation is escalating and something needs to be done. Purple Glitter has been running rampant. This isn't her first, second, or third time doing this sort of stuff, because she's really good at it. And that tells me she's done this a multitude of times to a multitude of people. I wonder what she has done in her locale to people living there, the way how she says certain things, makes certain things up, and gets away with this. Well, we shall see what happens with this. A report has been made, it has been logged, and there is an investigation happening. So she can tell you whatever she wants to tell you, that they closed the whole case. It doesn't matter if it was closed. In June 2024, late June 2024, I made a report and they have logged that information and are currently investigating this situation. Now, it is against the law to tell somebody to unalive themselves and then they go ahead and do it, because you know what you're doing? You're red rumming. You are committing an act of murder. You can't do it. There's been a precedence. Anyways, here is part one. I will come out with part two as soon as I can get it edited so that certain names, numbers, mentions are beeped out of the entire conversation. Here you go.
Web City Police.
Hi there, I'd like to make a report on somebody.
Okay, what's going on?
It's in regards, well, one aspect of it is continued harassment, but another aspect of this is that there was an investigation on a person that lit themselves on fire, and it was captured on YouTube and they died because of the incident. Now, I was talking to a person online and with the intent to date them, and they told me that they had involvement in that situation, and that person that lit themselves on fire was their baby daddy. They also told, and when they were speaking about the entire situation, they had told me in confidence that they had a part where they kept on telling that individual to kill themselves, and that he finally did it. And they also told me that they were investigated, but they were cleared for that incident. I'm not sure if you're familiar with this incident or not.
No.
Okay. Well, she said that this person lit themselves on fire and they've been trying to get it off of YouTube, but YouTube's not taking it down. It's still online. I know that this person's from Web City. I'm not really sure if you guys cover this or Joplin, because upon conversating with this person, she said that there's some sort of overlap between Web City and Joplin Police Department. Is that correct?
We sometimes work with the Joplin Police Department, that's correct.
Okay, I see. Okay, all right. Well, I just wanted to make the report. I'm not sure how this matter will be handled. As far as I know, she had told me she was already investigated for the incident, but was allegedly cleared. So I'm not sure if this information will have any weight towards, you know, what had happened. I don't know how long ago. I was told
What's this
years
person's
ago.
address?
I'd have to look that up. I do know the name. Give me a moment. I just gotta load my computer. Cause this is how Sorry, I'm taking so long. I just didn't. I just know it's a Web City address, but I can't remember what the exact address is. I do know the person's name though. It's Street Web City. Come on. Oh, Street.
And what's your name? And what is this person's name?
Emily.
And was this a man or a woman that set himself on fire?
It was a man.
And you're saying that she told you she was involved with him setting himself on fire because she told him to kill himself and then he finally did. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, she had told him multiple times to kill himself.
Okay. All right. If you'll hold on the line, I'll see if I can get an officer on the phone with you, okay?
Okay.
Hey, man, I understand you wanted to talk about an incident that happened. Is that right?
An incident that happened a while back, but I'm still concerned about it.
Okay. You say a while back. How long ago was that?
Sometime maybe that I first heard about it in 2022.
So what do you have? Go ahead and start.
As I said to whoever answered the phone, there is an individual that lives in Web City. One part of this is they are continuing to try and be in contact with me, and I have called about this several times before, including my own local police department. This person had told me that there was an individual that is her ex-partner that she has a child with set himself on fire, and it was done on YouTube multiple years ago, and that they were investigated because of the incident but was allegedly cleared. But they have told me that they had told this individual multiple times to go and kill himself, and he finally did.
Okay. So you use a lot of words like individual and people, so I kind of lost me on
Okay.
partners and babies and child.
Sure.
And
Okay. All right. I'll re-describe the situation. So there's an individual in Web City that lives off of West Street, I believe. Yes. Called Emily. So Emily. I know of this individual through online contact. I had given them their phone
Let me
number.
ask you this.
Yeah.
What are you saying that Easley has done?
I am saying that they were repeatedly telling somebody to go and unalive themselves, and they did unalive themselves.
Who's they? Emily?
Emily, yes. Emily had told her partner to repeatedly unalive himself, and he finally did so.
Okay. So Emily told her partner to kill himself, and he did. So who is the partner then?
I have no idea who this partner is, but
Okay.
it's the father of her child,
So, and how do you know that Emily told him to kill himself repeatedly?
because that's what she told me.
And then, so this man that you don't have a name for, when did he die?
I don't even know a timeline. It was many years ago that she said this had happened.
Okay. So, but sometime, when did the 2022 date come in?
The 2022 date came in is when there were multiple incidents where she just gave me bad vibes, and the whole story really didn't sit right with me. So I stopped talking to her as of 2022, but she's tried to contact me multiple ways: email, phone calls, leaving voice messages, text, etc., etc., etc. So 2022 was the last time I had any private or one-on-one contact with her.
Okay. And then what are you saying? You're saying that she was cleared of anything?
She said that she was investigated and was cleared of it.
Okay. So the man we're talking about is her, whether it was boyfriend, husband, but father of child, right?
Yes, yes.
you know where any of this happened at?
It was in the city where she resides, so it was Webb City. Either that or Joplin. I'm not exactly sure, but it was in that local vicinity.
Are you local? Where are you calling from?
No, I'm not. I'm very far from local. I'm not even in the state or even in the country.
So, and if you're not, where are you at? Canada?
Yes, I am.
How do we get a hold of Emily if I need to?
I can see. I believe I have a phone number. Let me look because I don't reply to her whenever she contacts me. So she'll change her phone number every once in a while and try and maintain some sort of contact with me. So give me a moment. I'll try and find it.
Sure.
Okay, it's 417
Yep.
622 is the last number I have from her.
Okay, so, and I'm not finding anything. Now, these records go back for probably 5 years on this system. She's not in anywhere in any city around us, but I can't tell Joplin. I can't see Joplin's report.
Okay, it could possibly be at Joplin, but that's how.
And do you even know that's her true name?
At this moment in time, once you told me that you haven't, she's not coming up in the system, then that's very concerning, because she's even posted that she was in a car accident, and that's how she was spelling her name, and she was posting, evidence of said accident. So then that's even more concerning, because if she's posting that, something that looks legitimate from the state, then you can't do that. So I have no idea what her real name is at the moment now.
Yeah, and the reason, and what I'm saying, our system is, this is not a statewide system. This is a report system. A lot of the agencies around us have the same reporting system. So she's not been in that. Okay, so have you found, if you look her up on Facebook, what do you find?
I've not looked her up on Facebook, but she was on Instagram going under the name Emily spelt it.
Okay.
But she has now locked down her social media accounts.
So when I just do Emily on Facebook search, I only see 2 entries, just the ones off the top,
Okay, I just looked myself, and she is the Emily with the E, cursive E with a black background, because if you look at her pictures from June the 9th at 8:50 p.m., that's her on the far left.
Yeah, she's just doing profile pics public.
Yeah.
Okay, so, obviously, like you said, some bad vibes, but what finally made you call law enforcement here in Webb City?
I've called before, and like you said, with me being in Canada, the only known case is that a lawyer friend told me is if it becomes a felony. So she's repeatedly tried to contact me over and over again, send in threats for the past almost 2 years, and currently I'm just building a file on it to see if it will go there. But repeatedly she's made little statements and whatnot referencing that incident, so I just finally decided to just call.
Okay. So do you, have you said you don't reply, have you ever told her, here's what I'd like for you to do, is just flat out tell her don't contact me in any way?
I have repeatedly. She does not listen. She'll just, what happens is if she'll contact me, and if things don't go her way, she'll escalate it somehow, and then she'll change her phone number and her email address and email me again.
I got you. Okay. All right. Well, I think you're I mean, you're doing the right thing by just not talking to her then. And I assume you met her, you said online.